Hey everybody! So I've had several requests from people for me to explain our language arts centers. So our language arts centers take an hour and a half. Before we begin language arts centers, we spend time doing read aloud, where I read to the kids, and then we move into our centers. Each center we have is 30 minutes, so we have 3 rotations. But if you have more kids, you could always have more centers and have like a shorter amount of time, or however you want to arrange it. I'm going to show you our favorite way in just a minute, but we've done a couple different ways. You don't have to create little cards like this for it to be effective. We've written out on the dry erase board. We have a big dry erase board, and we've just written everyone's name and what they're doing for the day, and they rotate in centers. One time when I was really sick, when I was sick quite often and I needed something easy, I just made this little board here with the little clothesline clips, and one said spelling and silent reading. So they'd work on their spelling. When they were done with their spelling, they'd do their silent reading. One was computer. We had some subscriptions to language arts programs online. And then with Mom was the Good and the Beautiful language arts program. So I felt like they were getting independent work, independent practice, and then plenty of one-on-one time with Mom. But by far, this is our favorite way to do centers. It's kind of fun and colorful. Kate is going to point. She decided to grab her little pointer and she's going to demonstrate or show you. So our first rotation, Caleb starts on Lesson with Mom, which is the Good and the Beautiful Language Arts course book. At the same time, Kate will be watching either a learning video or listening. We have some history learning videos that we were using, and then some weeks we would get audiobooks from the library and they'd listen and follow along. At the same time, Nathan, and this is what we did actually a couple of years ago when he was a little bit younger, these cards are, he would have 2 choices just because his attention span is a little bit shorter at that age, or it was, and he could choose from Play-Doh, to do Play-Doh or card making, or he could choose to do both. Then I have a timer set. Once the timer goes off after 30 minutes, then Kate rotates, so she's with me. Nathan rotates, so he's doing either the learning video we have for that week or the audiobook. And Caleb, he works independently. Word wall is actually spelling words. We just put them up on a board, and they have several activities they can choose from. So he would do his spelling words, then he would do his Good and Beautiful handwriting, and then he would work on his poetry memorization that also goes with the Good and the Beautiful. Then after 30 minutes and the timer rings, Nathan does his Good and Beautiful course book work with me. Kate, she will do her spelling words, and then she can do card making and write cards to other people. And then during that time, Caleb will be doing the learning video or the audiobooks. And where Caleb's older, a little bit older, I may have like a separate audiobook that he's doing, like a chapter book that he's listening to and following along with, that's more fitting to his age. So these are some of the centers we've done in the past, and we're actually going to be doing, updating this for the kids' age and where they're at this year. But for the most part, they will be pretty similar to this. And I have a whole bunch of cards that I made so that it was different each day. Caleb would do poetry memorization one day, and on the opposite day would do the geography cards. This is the Good and the Beautiful geography cards. And Nathan, he had activities to choose from, like dot-to-dots and painting, or stamps. And he had a preschool program he was doing. He had stickers. And we have some days I'd let them, watch videos on Brain Pop or do like Starfall. Typing lessons, we rotate those in. And Creative Companion, the artwork part of the Good and the Beautiful Level 4 lessons, when Caleb was doing Level 4, we would have that as one of his rotations. And I would just take all of the cards and hang them up on the wall. I just got a little command hook, and they were there, so I could easily just grab them in the morning, switch them out, and then we were good to go for the day. So that's our centers. And here's my cute kids to say goodbye.
Goodbye. Bye.